What's up, City Boy OG Bry-dee, host of Urban Realness. That subscribe button, that like button, that notification, and share button. Yeah, I'm sitting my own one tonight. So this is what I have to say. If an individual, other than to debate in a constructive way, other than point out the errors of someone's ways, now, rewind it. If an individual goes on anyone's show or platform who has called his people a coon, who has called his people the N-word, who has said disparaging things about his culture, or her culture for that matter, it's both, or has tried to dismantle a God-given right in this country of being prideful of self, try to dismantle a symbol, a song, an anthem that shows pride in self, such as Lift Every Voice and Sing the Black National Anthem. So if an individual frequents an individual show or platform who has done any of the aforementioned, then you are a Stephen. And Stephen is the character that Samuel L. Jackson played in the movie The Django. Go look at the movie for those who don't know who Stephen is. If you go on a show with a targeted urban audience of people that look like you and of brown people, and you sit up like, yeah, this guy's cool, he's one of a kind, hey. After he said all these things about your culture, you are a Stephen. I don't need to put a handle on the acts, which means put a name on individual, because I'm not speaking on any individual that has went on the show in the past. I'm speaking on today forward. If you're a person that has the same complexion of skin as I do, and they call yourself the same thing that I call myself, meaning the brother, and you go on any of those guys' platforms, especially American Cholo, who has said disparaging things about our culture, then you put in the world on notification, especially your culture, that you are Stephen. Okay? That's the bottom line, man. You Stephen. You know? And when I say, you see, that you are Stephen, I'm speaking on your actions because of your knowledge. Because of what I've shown as examples of what comes out of this individual's mouth. Not me saying it, but actual footage of the individual, Gil from American Cholo, because that's who I'm on. He's the most racist, brown person, as he calls himself. He's brown. And, you know, a lot of Hispanics and Latinos and Latins say, hey, man, don't call us brown. That's a terminology that you apply to yourself, brown pride. I don't have a problem with brown pride at all. But if it's disrespectful to your culture, please pull me up. And I would quit saying it, because I'm not here to say anything disrespectful to the Spanish-speaking culture. I'm here on individuals who played the race card. Because like I said, no matter what my gangbanging, when I was a gangbanger, encounters have been with Spanish-speaking gangbangers, it did not make me have a biased attitude, opinion, or outlook on Spanish-speaking individuals. I have nothing against the culture. I dig the culture. There's a lot of things in the culture that I think is beautiful. There are a lot of places that I'd like to go see that are a part of that culture when I start doing my travels in the next few years. So no, it's not that. I'm just saying to my people, don't be a Stephen. Now that's clout chasing when you go be a Stephen on someone's platform who's called people who look like you a coon or the N-word, or has a whole documented history of saying disparaging things about people who look like you. So if you go be on that show, man, you're a Stephen. Don't be a Stephen, my people. On that note, it's the hub and the dub with neighborhood love. Y'all know what it is. Two of them. Come to California all day long.